Am I the asshole for ditching my friend on Valentine's Day for a guy? My friend 23 female and I 20 male decided to hang out on Valentine's Day after her boyfriend decided not to come with us on a trip. We just arrived in California a few days ago as we had been planning this for a while, our graduation trip. On the plane I sat next to this attractive guy. We ended up talking and exchanging phone numbers. Throughout our trip to California, me and this guy started talking and I think I have feelings for him. Anyways, my friend and I planned to hang out on Valentine's Day to celebrate it, but the guy on the plane asked if I wanted to watch a movie and stay with him. I said yes and told my friend. She stormed off and me and the guy had a really good time. I do think maybe I did something wrong because she is refusing to talk to me and is just doing the trip without me. So I'm asking Reddit, as you people aren't biased, am I the asshole for ditching my friend for a guy? Yeah. Yeah, you definitely are the asshole. You and your friend planned this trip. You guys already had planned you were gonna do this, and this was also your graduation trip. Your friend's already sad because her boyfriend didn't want to come on the trip, and now she's excited because now she can do the trip with you because that's what y'all planned. And then you end up ditching her for some rando you met on the plane who you found attractive.
You're a jerk.
You guys committed to a plan and you bailed. So yes, yeah, you are the asshole. And also you are a shitty friend. Am I the asshole for asking my wife to plan Valentine's Day this year? So long story short, I've done all the work in planning and executing nice dates, vacations, and birthdays for my wife and I. I feel that the relationship is mostly one-sided and that she never goes out of her way to do anything nice to surprise me, ever. Neither of my 2 birthdays in the last 3 years were planned by her, and even worse, no birthday sex.
So no head?
Valentine's Day I planned and paid, also no sex. That's another issue though that she is working on. I told her she should plan V-Day this year because I'm simply tired of doing all the work with little to no reward. Am I the asshole? It definitely sucks being in a one-sided relationship, and I know a lot of people will try to justify it and say, oh, that's just their dynamic, you know, one plans, one has fun, one's the more nonchalant person, one's the more organized person, you know, and they'll say like, oh, opposites attract and stuff.
There's some very basic science out there supporting that, trust me, pal.
And while that may be true, it also sucks that you're the only one putting in all the romance into the relationship. And yeah, the birthday sex, the Valentine's Day sex, I mean, that's whatever. Like you said, she's working on it with another issue. I'm assuming she, has a low sex drive, maybe? So yeah, the sex is not the issue. The issue is that she's not putting in the same effort that you are. And I completely understand why you'd be upset by that. So you giving her this tough love reality check of like, hey, you know, you plan Valentine's Day this year because I always plan it, and you know, I hate that I'm the only one putting in the effort. This post is mostly recent, like 10 days ago, so it's for this upcoming Valentine's Day, so I guess we won't get an update until post Valentine's Day, and who knows, maybe this will be a good thing and she'll surprise you with something nice. Am I the asshole for buying flowers for my ex-wife on Valentine's Day? I have an 8-year-old daughter with my ex-wife Lisa. Ever since me and Lisa got together, I have always bought her a bouquet of roses for Valentine's Day, and ever since our daughter was born, I have bought the 2 of them their own bouquet. This Valentine's Day, it was Lisa's week with our daughter, and she knew beforehand that I was going to stop by and give our daughter flowers. I don't know if she thought or even knew that she was going to get flowers this year too. I bought her a bouquet too because I've always done that. We are still friends and she has been an amazing mother to our daughter throughout the years, but especially through the divorce. When I got back to my place, I got ready to pick up my girlfriend because we were going to a restaurant to celebrate. She also got a bouquet of roses, a necklace, and dinner. When we were driving home, I got a message from Lisa texting me thanks for the flowers and a picture of both her and Lisa's flowers in a vase. My girlfriend asked me why I bought flowers. I explained why, but she has been insisting that it was wrong of me to do so. That if I bought them to show my appreciation, Mother's Day is a more fitting day, especially now when we are not together. We argued for the rest of the ride, and even though we've seen each other since and talked, she is still off with me, and when I ask why, she tells me that I know exactly why she is like she is. I can see why she would think Mother's Day is more fitting, but I do buy Lisa flowers on Mother's Day too, and I have always done so ever since our daughter was born. I have had a hard time seeing how I was wrong, or even if I was wrong at all. Lisa tells me that she understands my girlfriend's point of view, but she appreciates me giving her flowers either way. Am I the asshole for giving my ex-wife flowers on Valentine's Day? I can see why you would think this is an innocent gesture, but I feel like there is a small barrier that you are crossing when you still not show affection, but like buy your ex things, whether it's like an ex-wife, ex-girlfriend, whatever. And yes, it can be harmless, sure, But on Valentine's Day, you know, that's more or less seen as like a romantic gesture. Now, I'm not saying you have to cut contact with the ex-wife because you guys have a daughter together and you guys are co-parenting, so yes, you have to be cordial. Plus, you guys said you never stopped being friends. It's just, I guess, you know, things didn't work out, so you got a divorce.
Divorce.
And even your ex-wife Lisa, she's also saying like, hey, I understand why your girlfriend's upset because yes, it is Valentine's Day, and you know, buying flowers for another woman is more or less seen like a romantic, you know, I'm still into you kind of thing. But I do think you are a slight ass. You're not. It was not even like an asshole thing. It's just like you are kind of dumb.
You are made of stupid.
It's a dumb move to keep buying flowers for an ex. Today I fucked up by telling my boyfriend he has a little one on Valentine's Day. My boyfriend and I have been dating for a while now, and we're both sort of new with the whole sexual stuff. It's nice that we're both learning together. Last night when we were feeling sexy after a nice dinner and decided to get a little frisky, we've had fun without pants on before, but he was having a little trouble keeping himself excited. It was no big deal and I didn't mind, but I started talking to it in a fun way like, hey, what's wrong buddy, wake up. The FU is when I started talking to it in a baby voice. Hi little fella, do you want to wake up? You look so cute and little, I could put a bow on you. Okay. Why would you do that? Sexy time was over and I didn't realize I was patronizing him and his penis. I didn't realize I even called it small.
A little...
He's average, by the way. I told him he's not small, it was just small looking since it was little and not hard. You just said it again, and nothing I said helped. He's been upset since last night and seems better this morning, but still not over it. Yeah, you definitely fucked up. This is like, well, I'm not gonna speak for all men, but like, I would say like the average guy, you know, that's just some things like this you shouldn't say because it could definitely kill the mood. And it's gonna be bad for him, but it's also gonna be bad for you because now you can't have sex.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And I don't think this is like relationship ending or anything. It's just like, you know, for next time, just don't say that. Learn from this mistake and just don't say that going forward. Am I the asshole for laughing when I found out who my girlfriend left me for? I'm 19 male and my ex is 19 female. Her ex-boyfriend she went back to is 22 male. I have been dating her casually for a couple of months, and she told me the day before Valentine's Day that she had been talking to someone else and wanted to break up with me to be with him. I asked who, and she said it was her ex. This made me involuntarily laugh. Because from what she told me, plus what I've heard from mutual friends that know him is A, he is a diagnosed narcissist, B, he is unemployed and lives off his parents and her when she was dating him, C, he initially turned her down when she asked him out, asked out another girl, was rejected, and decided to date her. Additionally, I've seen him and he's honestly not very attractive. So the sheer stupidity of going back to him made me laugh. Breaking up with me is one thing and fair, but how stupid do you have to be to go back to that? She got angry at me for laughing and said I was trying to make her feel bad because I'm hurt. I thought about it for a second and realized I wasn't hurt. Normally, if my girlfriend left me for somebody else, I would have been, but in this case, the fact that she's going back to him of all people made me realize two things. One, she's making an objectively really stupid decision, and that level of stupidity is unattractive to me, so I didn't feel like I was losing anybody I respect or find attractive on any level beyond physical anymore. Two, her making a stupid decision says more about her inability to judge what a good boyfriend would be, more so than attractiveness. I told her as such and she got angry and stormed off. Some mutual friends said I was an asshole for belittling her decision and laughing at her. I think some decisions deserve to be laughed at. Am I the asshole? I would agree with like most of the things you said, but throwing in the fact that he's unattractive, you know, I guess compared to you, like, doesn't really hold up here and shouldn't really matter. Like, looks shouldn't really matter.
I'm ugly and I'm proud!
But the other stuff, like he's unemployed, he lives off his parents, and also he was mooching off of her when she was in a relationship previously with him. But honestly, by what you told me, like I'm just going by what the story is. He doesn't sound like a good guy. And by the way, like she already emotionally cheated on you anyway, because in the beginning you guys said you've been dating for a couple of months, and then before Valentine's Day she told you that she was already talking to someone else with her ex, no less.
It's a dick move.
So I would say, you know, good riddance, because she's already like emotionally cheating on you. It would have probably developed into physical cheating. So if I was in your situation, I would have broke it off after she explained like, hey, I've already been talking to someone else. So I wouldn't have wasted my breath explaining to her why leaving me would be stupid for your ex. So that's the one thing I would have done different, but I would still say you're not the asshole. Well, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this Valentine's Day episode of Reddit, Am I the Asshole? If you guys enjoyed this video, or if you have any Valentine's Day stories you would like to share, go ahead and let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Later.